What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 9 of my Total Warhammer II modded Vlad von Carstein campaign. So as we saw last time, our war with Ostermark continues, though it remains relatively in our favor. In addition to that, we have had Vlad get a nice fight at Mount Gunbad, where he lost quite a lot of his, well, zombies at the very least, but it doesn't really matter for all the other troops, and I'm hoping that we can find another fight of similar goodness close by. Also, I completely forgot, Grand Peak, you no longer need this corpse file, so you can get something a little bit better in there. And I do believe there was something else I wanted to do. Oh yes, we wanted to get another Necromancer going, because right at the end of last episode, the idea died. No, we got a Lore Keeper, perfect. Hopefully this one does not die like that one. You can also use your steel tech. There we go. Hey, mission successful. Carry out a successful hero activity. We get ourselves another Empire Spy. Tax rate, own local province. You have succeeded. I think that'll be the first tech stolen. So let's give you steel tech, and let's give you 3 points in specialist. Hopefully you don't muck it up anymore. Do you get anything useful here? Raise dead cost and all that stuff, not so useful. I guess what we'll want to do then, other than, well, I guess attacking here. Wait, let's just do this. Here. You join together, you attack here, Dromar. I'm also really concerned about how Stirland is in our territory. I've just been walking around our territory this entire time. But hey, at least we're getting constant levels on everybody. Even while we're not... even while we're not dealing with Stirland at all. Oh, I probably should have turned off Vampiric Channeling. My bad. You are going to get the Unliving Host. Let's keep leveling up those zombies. What are they at now, by the way? 24 and 19, not too bad for zombies. Almost equivalent to Skeleton Spears, aren't they? Well, 28 and 38 and 24, 30, 43. Well, at least in regards to their attack. Not so much their defense, but that does make sense. So speaking of, you can also attack right here. And sack Cragmere. Beautiful. And sack the place. Yes. You can get levels as well. Hey, a Talisman of Endurance. Wow, last time he found a Talisman of Preservation. Now he finds a Talisman of Endurance. What is it with you, Dieter? You really like those defensive artifacts, and I appreciate that. What else can you get? Ooh, Dark Pact is pretty good, but magical reserves have got to be the first thing that we start with. We are getting close to Fell Nest as well. Ooh. That actually reminds me. Schwarzhofen. I was going to delete Abyssal Wood here, although the Garrison of Vargeist is really quite helpful. And then what would we replace it with anyway? We already have a Gallows here. We could just replace it with another Lich Yard to increase the growth here even further. Yeah, you know what? We're probably better off doing that. Yeah, fine. Get rid of this. We're probably not going to be constructing any Vargeist anytime soon anyway. We will probably just be raising the dead. Ooh, you guys are also leveled up. Let's see, Immortality. Oh, you're both immortal now. Beautiful. Just like a vampire should be. And let's see, you do have access to your Barded Skeletal Steed right now, but we're not going to get those yet. We are trying to save the cash after all. Wait, did we not kill this guy? Let's kill this guy. Well, that's... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I just realized I screwed up. Okay, well, too bad, I guess. Too bad. And the reason that that was a screw-up was because the dwarfs are attacking Karak Kadrin, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, march up there. Let's hope that we can defend it. I completely forgot about this. Damn. Oh, you got a Potion of Healing, though. Honestly, it might even be worth it for the Potion of Healing. Oh, speaking of, you can have your Talisman of Preservation instead of the Dawnstone, I think. Do you want the Potion of Healing? You know what? Wait, don't we have 2 now? I swear we have 2 now, or I could be wrong. No, wait. Vlad has another potion. He has a potion of something else. Something that makes him a hit harder. Alright, all good. Oh, right, I wanted to put this Warlock on somebody, and I'm gonna have to go with you, Isabella. Let's remove that Gravedigger, replace you with the Warlock, just in case you get attacked by something. And then we can put the Gravedigger on, let's say, one of you. Hopefully that does... Oh, you can have Dregs as well, so Gravedigger and Dreg. There we go, very nice. And then you, can you carry anything useful? You can have a Gravedigger as well. Gravediggers for everybody. Keep reducing those costs. I do hope that they translate to the army as well, though, because it doesn't say the Lord's army, it just says raise dead cost. I probably should have tested it by actually, you know, testing it. Oh, actually, we can, because that's only happening in next turn. So let's see. Wait, I just want to double check. Do you have a Dreg? But do you have a Gravedigger? No, you do not. Gravediggers for everybody, as I said. Alrighty, so currently your raised dead cost is 480 for a zombie. Let's see what it is next turn, if it's significantly reduced, because we just added like 3 or 4 gravediggers. I clearly lost count. Vlad, you are also going to go after the Red Eye this episode, so let's move you through to Kazid Urkulaz fast as we can go. Let's also double check if there's anything that needs to be upgraded. Oh man, I feel like Karakadrin's going to fall. Defending against dwarfs is hard. When your stack is garbage, obviously. Well, when your defenders are garbage. Alrighty, let's just see. Peak Pass, you're good. Schwarzhofen, yeah, you're getting rid of that. You're getting rid of that Abyssal Wood. Eastern Sylvania. We do want Eshin to get upgraded. I think we're good. Really am concerned about you. What if he attacks Eshin? I mean, if he does, he does. It's not like we can do anything about it right now, anyway. Alrighty, settlement upgrade available is ignored, and then let's end the turn, and let's see what all happens here. Karakadrin, will we have a siege? That's the real question. Alrighty, Reichland, Karazakarak. Ooh, Karazakarak very weak right now. They must have lost a bunch of their armies. Gonna have to be a little bit careful there. Oh, looks like the Bone Rattlers are doing a pretty good job. Grimgor's Ardboys got a military alliance with Skull Crag. Peace negotiated between Lamian Sisterhood and Clan Grittas, and I do believe that Clan Grittas was what was killing the Lamian Sisterhood. War declared between Tal, Beckland, and Kislev. Actually, probably a good thing. Oh, and these guys didn't attack. Bunch of idiots. Hey, and we got Baleful Rituals as well. Savages, Winds of Pain. A very eventful little end turn there. And, oh, Blue Vipers are here. Huh. I swear Blue Vipers used to be in the jungle. In Lustria. Am I crazy here? Maybe that was in Vortex, I don't remember. Alrighty, well, I would love to get spread Vampire Covens, it would really help, and so would infiltrate noble houses because of the extra diplomatic relationships with everybody. But I feel like we want that upkeep with the zombie units faster, or as fast as possible. Then we'll probably move through to Corruptor of the Forest and Master of the Swarm, and only then will we go for this. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade any of our ghouls right now. Although, speaking of our ghouls, wait a second, wait. Can you go to Stirland for a second? Move! Complete that quest, please. There we go, and it's free money on top of that. Ooh, and I am going to give these a read, as I usually do. So let's see. This is the quest for the Blood Chalice of Bathory. The moon hangs low and red, like some engorged tumor, casting its crimson half-light across all of Sylvania. Isabella von Carstein watches it slink along the horizon and plots her next move. Though she and her husband Vlad have established themselves at the very summit of the midnight aristocracy, there are those who would yet try to undo them. To keep them at bay, Isabella must therefore employ ever darker methods. While she plots and prepares, however, she must know more about her foes. As the blood-red moon holds its sanguine gaze, she gives flight to a trusted agent, a speck against the celestial opposition looming down from the heavens. Now, alright, using Isabella von Carstein's army, win 2 battles against the Empire. Well, that would have been done if we had done this earlier. Whoops. But we didn't have the Lichards to actually get Necromancers, so it's not my fault, I swear. Alright, the moon has passed into cloud, and when Isabella's agent returns, Sylvania is shrouded in a dark and baleful night. He speaks of insipid Sigmarites amassing nearby, and the vampire matriarch knows that the Empire only ever comes bearing one thing: destruction. Her blood, such as it is, rises as the realization dawns like a new moon. If they want war, then war they shall have. We're already at war, but yeah. Alright, you, Mr. Dirk Gorst. Once again, any relation? I wonder if you can get more than... Gorst had 4 brothers, or was it 5 brothers? I don't remember. Was he the 5th brother? Anyway, I wonder if you can get more Gorsts than there are Gorsts. Let's see, or at least brothers Gorst. Let's move you to S and we'll start stealing some techs over there. Stirland is out here still. How do they feel about us, by the way? It's not bad. It ain't bad. You need to attack Carrick Dromar again. Oh, huh. They're actually making their lord at Slicen. I love the name Slicen. Here at Cragmere. Well, that's all good. Let's attack this place again. Free artifacts and all this. Like so. And sack. Oh, and I believe somebody suggested, and I completely forgot to do this, another Gravedigger and Raised Dead cost. Now, I just want to double check. Oh, right. Wait, it's still 480? Did we end the turn? We ended the turn, didn't we? Oh, I think that doesn't work then. Because all of you guys now have raised dead cost minus 10% Gravedigger, but it hasn't changed from 480 for the zombies, which tells me that those things only apply on the lords that carry them. Well, that's pretty disappointing. Oh well. Oh well, at least the Warpstone Hunter is the local region. In fact, I believe both of you guys have the Warpstone Hunters, but we can at least put them on the Vamps here. So you, Warpstone Hunter, there you go. And we will auto-resolve against these dwarves because we do have the defensive garrison and correct Kadrin. I just want to double check. There we go, Call the Knight. Call the Knight. Beautiful. And is there anything else that we really need to get out? Another raise dead cost minus 10%. Would be swell, but I'm not sure we can afford the extra point quite yet. Maybe never. Alright, take out this rebellion. Decisive victory, obviously. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. No need to fight this, as we learned with Ostermark last episode. And let's see, return captives, 880. Oh, damn it, I forgot to do the thing that I was just talking about. So I believe somebody suggested that if you don't have anything researched, you have a higher chance of unlocking students, which increase the research. Let's try it. Sack. And cover another Warpstone Hunter, a Scepter of Stability. Yeah, we're getting lots and lots of items, which is quite swell. Also, do we have another Corpse Card available? Another regular Corpse Card. Come on, you know what? Maybe we'll just leave the Corpse Cards for now. Maybe because we're recruiting the regular Corpse Cards, we're getting unlucky. Because we did have that Balefire Corpse Card before. Just one unholy lodestone game, please. Just one. Alright, Unliving Host is now completed. Melee defense and attack +6 for all the zombies, which are now 27-21. Pretty nice. Very nice zombies. Let's get back to Master of the Putrid Horde, please. We do have zombies all over the place. And Schwarzhofen. I do want to get Cursed Fields, I absolutely do, but for now we need that Charnel Pit. Oh, we could also get another Peasant Blood Tax in here, but Castle Tempelhof really, really needs those upgrades. I'm almost tempted to get rid of the Gallows instead, but they're not causing us any problems in terms of growth like the Peasant Blood Taxes are, so we'll just keep it for now. We'll obviously change it up as the province actually builds. And how are we here? Let's see. Still going to be at least 6 turns before we can upgrade one of you guys. And you can at least upgrade your Dark Iron Mining Pit to whatever the next level is called. You, my Dieter friend, can go right back to... Actually, no. Go right here, because this place is going to rebel. Although... Nah, yeah, go right here. Oh, wow, we're losing like 1,000 per turn. That's not so great, is it? Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's get you Dark Pact as well. How close are we to Cattle Herder here? Cattle Herder's at rank 10. Oh, beautiful. So we can get Cattle Herder and then get those Sylvanian Crossbowmen up as well. I might actually delete these Skeleton Spears. I mean, it's costing us an extra 160 per turn. Do you really need them? I feel like you're okay without them. Yeah. There we go, 602, a little bit better. Also, Vlad, how are you doing out here, buddy? Can you reach these guys in a single turn? You can. You absolutely can. At least it looks like you can. So, here's the thing. You are at war with Lamian Sisterhood, Ostermark, Ostland, Clan Grittus, Kislev, and Knights of Kalador. Who here can we talk to? We can't talk to the Lamian Sisterhood, but if we make a deal with them to join this war, the dwarfs won't like it. Even if it is a war against orcs, ironically enough. So we could try talking to Wait, no, we can't talk to Ostermark. We tried talking to Kislev, but then these orcs won't like it. Damn it, orcs. I think Lamian Sisterhood might be the only real option here. Oh well, it is what it is. If it's the only option, it's the only option. We don't have any choice. So let's talk to the Lamians. Sorry, Dwarfos. Ooh, although I do want to try to check... trade agreement. Yes, yes. Now, because you got weaker, it looks like you wanted to do the trade. And yeah, you're losing all the territories around Barakvar real quickly. I am worried about you, buddy. I'm definitely worried about you. Look at all the orcs he's fighting against. I would love to send an army down there. And in fact, maybe we... Maybe we should take these things over soon and just, and send, like, Dieter down there with a bunch of Sylvanian crossbowmen or something.
Darkness comes.
Definitely something to consider as we go forward. Because I really don't want him to die, especially now that he's our vassal. Alrighty, who was I going to talk to declare war on these guys? Lamian Sisterhood, I guess. Military access, we don't actually... Wait. Damn. I was thinking, what if we can make you another one of our vassals, but it's probably unnecessary, especially considering you're weak. Yeah, we'll join war against the Red Eye, not the Bone Rattlers. And I don't really care about anything else, so do that. There we go, accepted the offer. Hopefully the dwarves didn't like that not too much. Where's the treaties with Salami and Sisterhood? -21. Okay, fine. Still a little bit much, but whatever. And then Vlad, you should be able to auto-resolve this, I imagine. Yeah, there's not really much, if anything, in terms of defenses there. I do want to get you your... I was about to say Curse of Years, but... That's the question. You do have your first Graveguard unit, and I assume we're going to be using Vlad with Graveguard, Vargulfs, and lots of Blood Knights, but not, like, nothing but Blood Knights, because once again, I do want to do that for the Red Duke instead. Consuming Thirst. Wait, I just want to double check here. Mortal Levies, that's own empire, that's own armies in province. Oh wait, does he not have the, he doesn't have the Puppet Master trait or whatever it's called, Cattle Herder trait that increases their number, ironically, even though he buffs them. Kind of weird, I feel like this should probably increase our numbers with them. Although it would make it for a pretty darn ridiculously good skill, wouldn't it? Alright, just go for Curse of Years for now. We might as well have it. It's still a fairly decent spell. I mean, -25 melee attack for 30 seconds at a fairly cheap cost. I was just thinking maybe we should start powering up his army, but there's probably no need. You, go into Khazad Urkulas, please. No mercy. Oh, they have another army out here? Damn, that's... Oh no, those are Greenskin Rebels. I just saw the yellow and I was like, ugh. Alrighty, you are going to give the Razor Standard to... Ooh. I feel like we give it to the Konigstein Stalkers. They do have more models. And plus the regular Graveguard are already reasonably strong. Vlad can have the Banner of Eternal Flame. And I guess we just auto-resolve. This is going to be a pretty garbage battle and not worth fighting. We fought many more difficult battles than this. We do have to occupy this rather than sack it. Ooh, and an Armor of Fortune. Getting some real lucky item finds, aren't we? Alrighty, well that is good, and Karakadrin is also able to level up now. Let's also get to you, nonetheless, to get a growth going. Beautiful, and Khazad Urkulas, you start with the Peasant Blood Tax. You know what, I guess we keep that. And then you can also have yourself a nice Charnel Pit for that increased growth. Increased growth all over the place. And yeah, you guys are now on our borders. You probably... Ooh, military access. Yes, nice. You didn't appreciate our war with the Red Eye, but with the military access, hopefully that'll go by it. And hopefully you'll get weak fighting Kislev, and then we can either vassalize you or something. Or maybe vassalize you, although... Yeah, vassalize. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe just keep our rep up with them, but don't, but keep them at arm's length nonetheless. Alright, so Karakadrin is good. I would like to hedge you back to Waldenhof and then into Essen. Oh, and that fixed our money problems as well. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, going reasonably well thus far. Still concerned about Stirland, but, you know, everybody's always concerned about Stirland. And it's just the nature of, I mean, Tal, I guess. Stirland's the Tal province, right?
All right.
I think so. Could be wrong. Or is it... no, Hawkland is not... whatever. Stirland, I feel like Stirland's the Hunter province that's related to Tal, but we'll see. Anyway, let's level everybody up. You can get Immortal Will finally, but we are definitely going to move to all the way through to Dark Benediction. Still no on the Hellsteeds while we are still hurting for cash, or at least relatively hurting for cash. You can get Wild Eye and then through to Immortal Will as well, and then Mr. Gorst, the other Gorst, or the other Gorst at this point. You have Heroic Killing Blow, so go for Blade Shield and try to move on to Deadly Onslaught. Beautiful. Now we just need to move our heroes. So you, try to steal more tech, try not to die, buddy. 60 to 40. Hero Wounded is only 4%. Critical Failure at 4%. Oh, for the love of... You gotta be kidding me. That is so freaking annoying. Why are the Necromancers just so incompetent? Steel Tech and Specialist, please. And I had a feeling that was gonna happen, too. Oh well. Oh well, Rib Peaks, can we tax you? I would really love to tax you, but... Oh, what if there's also an Orki army here? I'm also really tempted to get you a Lord up and running. We could go for a much cheaper Master Necromancer Lord, like a Lore Keeper Lord, specifically. Because what if an Orc army attacks, like, right now? Like, there could be an Orc army right here and we can't see it because we don't have the... I wonder what the cost is going to be. You know what, let's find out. We're at 1391. Let's summon this Lore Keeper. 715, eh? Well, I don't see any enemy lords, interestingly enough, and then we're at 748. See what your line is. I feel like I've looked at this before, so you get an increase of rank and stuff for skeletons and increased leadership. We could have actually buffed that up by getting a... Right, you have Dark Shepherd like everybody else. That's fine. Master of the Dead, increased power of raised dead, so you're very similar to the regular Necromancer, huh? You know what, yeah, we're gonna keep you around until Vlad comes down here, that's what we'll do. I actually thought that you'd actually buff up regular zombies a little bit more than you do. Oh well, it's fine. Anybody else need to move this time? I don't think so. I think we're okay. Summon upgrade available, and let's end the turn. I guess we can also summon yet another Necromancer because of... Oh, no, we can't. Wait, what? We have 3? Oh, we got 2 wounded now. Oh, for the love of... Damn these Necromancers, why they gotta be annoying like that? Alrighty, let's end the turn. Let's see if anybody does anything about this. I hope that Clan Gritus doesn't suddenly declare war on us.
You have watchstone.
They don't like us very much. They like the war with the Red Eye, though. And they could absolutely jump up to here, but if they do, they do. Let's hope that they just go after the Lamian Sisterhood yet again after, like, 10 turns instead of bothering us with stuff. Yeah, we'll move down here and we'll delete you after Vlad has taken care of the... taken care of some business down here. And I'm still on the fence about whether we should take Desolation of Drakenmoor and Deadrock Gap. We absolutely could, but orcs are down here. Well, I suppose we could rip apart some of their territories, which would help the dwarfs out and not dying, because the dwarfs do still have to fight the Bloody Hands, who are very strong. Very, very strong. Yeah. Alright, regardless, it's on the turn. Alright, nothing interesting thus far. Karazakarak building... Oh, this is not where you should be building a new army. Military alliance... Oh, yeah, all the orc factions are allying.
A true diplomat can hide much behind us.
Non-aggression pact with Clan Gritus. You know what? I'm going to say no. Because you're at war with the Bone Rattlers, who I hope will just jump down here and take care of you for us. We can always come back and take your territory after. I'm really hoping that they actually destroy the Silver Pinnacle and just allow us to take it for ourselves. And what is this? What is Sterling doing again? Never know what the hell Sterling is doing. What do you want? You want a military alliance? It's not going to happen. Why would we help you? You are useless and you're weak. You're weak and useless. And Zufbar, you're going to rebel again, but we're very much used to that at this point. You, my friend, are going to attack Cragmere again. Reduce the amount of zombies that you have by now, but I feel like it should still be enough to be able to take this with relatively little casualties. Decisive victory, no deaths. Yeah, fine. And sack it yet again. I'm actually curious, what can you raise here? Black Knights, you have an Unholy Lodestone, eh? Okay, that's pretty tempting, I gotta admit. I think we're gonna... Well, you have a regular corpse card as well, yeah, but let's take the Unholy Lodestone. We can actually summon like 6 units of Graveyard between Castle Temple, Hof, Carrick Dromar, and Cragmere. But the Unholy Lodestone for now. These are always useful, at least early on. And you go back here. What the hell are you doing?
The nation calls.
You're very concerning. Moving to Castle Drakenhof, I really hope that they're not trying to attack Eschen. I'd really like to get at least a minor agreement going with them. Oh, they don't even want a non-aggression pact now, even though our reputation is improving. Ouch. And they're not really at war with anyone, which is kind of the problem. If they were at war, I wouldn't be concerned. I don't even really want to move Isabella, because what if we attack Eschen and then... Or Essen, rather. I mean, we should probably sack it, though. It would help. Okay, you know what? We'll also do this. Stop researching. I do want to see if we can get some students. I also wonder if they have another army out there. Well, regardless, let's sack Essen again. Should be an easy little auto resolve for Isabella. Might as well keep leveling. Like so, and then sack the place. And, oh, we got a Scroll of Leeching, though. Enemy army wins of magic and stuff, might as well. And, okay, no students, unfortunately. Looks like you can't move out of the territory, and you can't raid either. Ah, That's an annoyance, but it is what it is. Just go back here into as close to Waldenhof as you can, and then hope that you don't immediately get attacked by Mr. Albrecht Haupt Andersen. And you are also going to get... What were we moving through? We have Call of the Night now, and we should... I mean, we are going to need Creatures of the Night, but maybe we want to make Isabella a slightly stronger fighter first. Maybe not all the way to Red Fury. We could also go through this to Arcane Conduit. You know what? Let's get the Wind of Death at the very least. And then we'll think about going through Arcane Conduit before this. It's not like we're going to have Vargeist for a while, although you can summon the Devils of Schwarzhof in the Regiment of Renown now if you wanted to. You still can't get Barrow Guardian, but you can go through this. Even though it's kind of meh. Leadership when attacking. Well, you know what? To be fair, the leadership when attacking is going to help our bats and all that stuff. I don't really care about the defensive stuff, but armor... Oh, but that's only for you when attacking. Oh, this is not for army. Ah, no, never mind. This is garbage. And men. Okay, well, this is not Lord's Army. I really feel like these guys should buff the Lord's Army a little bit more instead of, like, not at all. Kind of disappointing. Loyalty never ending. Upkeep for Graveguard and Black Knights. Yeah, that's all obvious. Yeah, let's just go through to Deadly Onslaught, I guess. You can get Scarred Veteran, I guess. Your personal leadership doesn't matter. Only your leadership aura does. And wait, you don't even have any upgrades to leadership aura, do you? Yeah, this is just your personal leadership, and then so is all... Okay, I guess it's this. Hero, leadership +3 when in foreign territory. Increase the aura size. Oh, we can get you training, though. Do that. Keep all the bats and stuff rising. And we'll summon more bats at Castle Tempelhof once again when our money is in a better place. Vladdy Daddy, you are going to get the hell out of here. I hope that the Blue Vipers aren't trying to move towards us. How do you feel about us? Oh, you don't like us very much. You really don't like the Aversion to Great Power. Is he moving here? I feel like he's moving here. Do we just kill him? He does. Oh, wow, that's a lot of Savage Orc Error boys. Huh. That's kind of interesting, although one Wind of Death would probably be pretty darn bad for them. Man, but Vlad is busy right now. I really don't want them to attack Khazad Urkulaz, but I also want to move Vlad out. Because we can't stay here forever, because these guys are going to build up an army, and they're going to attack Mount Gunbad, and we need to be able to defend it. Also, Grand Peak, you're already building a charnel pit. Hey, and we're positive public order. That's all swell. We could start up on a Balefire Brazier, but that's also going to curse our relationship with the Empire. How are we for this? Let's see. Buildings and Commandments, 8 technologies, 2. It's actually pretty good without the Balefire Braziers, at least in this province. We could go for a Gibbet instead of the Blood Tax. Although Mount Gunbad will go to next level now. You know what, I feel like 5 growth is also not going to be that much of a big deal. That maybe we're better off just getting this for the extra 300 money. Let's get the extra 300 money. And we'll think about this. And yeah. Where are you going? Do we move or do we not? Should I stay or should I go? It would be a pretty fun fight though. Like it would be a nice cinematic battle. You know what, let's risk it. Let's risk it and hope that Mount Gunbad doesn't fall. We're gonna go right here and we're gonna go into ambush in the hopes that this guy's just gonna move up and then we'll just kill him. Plus, it seems like a really fun fight. There's got some Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins, which we've seen can be pretty darn frightening units. Yeah, alright. Vlad, go into ambush. Hopefully he thinks Khazad Urkulaz is free. He could also just straight up attack these guys, in which case this would be a kind of a waste of time. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, who else needs to move? Carmilla.
Ready.
You can attack this again, I think. I think you'll lose this one zombie unit, but it's not a big...
Drink.
No, you don't even lose that one zombie unit. Alright, there we go, and sack the place.
Rooted. We will return.
Damn, still no students gained, unfortunately. Can vampires even gain students?
On way, my lord.
I don't know. I really want to increase to our ability to research, because that's kind of a problem right now. Alright, Gunther. Okay, no, wrong guy. Dirk. Don't be such a Dirk. Steel Tech, please. Don't fail like your brothers. Come on, come on. Don't do it.
Cease.
Okay, well, you failed, but it wasn't a critical failure, so I'm conflicted. Let's go back to Master the Putrid Horde, and then let's end the turn. 7th upgrades available we can ignore, and I think we can, well, we can build the Lich Yard. But 3,000, yeah, fine, just do it, just do it. Castle Drakenhof, faster upgrade will always be worthwhile. Alrighty, let's end the turn on that. I believe Imminent Rebellion at the Zufbar, but we know all about it. Let's end the turn now. We'll see if Stirland does anything crazy. I know they want to attack us. They really want to attack Eshin, I'm sure. Especially since we can't upgrade it. Bone Rattler's still moving around. Are the Blue Vipers still around? I feel like I saw them, but I could be wrong. It went by really fast, and oh, what the hell are you doing? Why does Stirland keep making me so nervous? I don't appreciate this. Zufbar Rebellion, yeah, that's fine. You, Isabella, go back into Waldenhof. I don't appreciate any of this. And, oh, damn it. Okay, well, the risk was pointless because you guys look like you're staying. Alright, fine. Vlad, time to move. And now, of course, these guys have armies. Oh, well, let's get to it. Vlad, you're going to move through these territories. Ooh. Although we're actually better off moving through the mountains because we won't suffer as much attrition. Yeah, fine. Even though it takes longer to move through the mountains. It is what it is, though. Alright, Khazad Urkalaz, I feel like we're going to need a wall for you. Even if it isn't ideal because you're in the mountains in the first place. But obviously prefer not to need a wall there. Isabella, stay here for one turn while we figure out what the hell Stirland is up to. You, however, can attack this little rebellion. We could allow it to go up to double its force. I think they still won't be able to attack Zufbar. You know what, why not? Let's let them get a few more units in there. At least it'll be longer until the next rebellion. Which is okay, I guess. Let's see. Let's also auto-resolve this. And sack the place. I feel like we're soon going to be at the point where we will indeed want to... okay, you can go into Castle Drakenhof. Where we will indeed want to actually take these provinces. And you're level 10 now, so there we go. Cattle Herder. Beautiful. Unit capacity, +2 Sylvanian crossbowmen, +1 Sylvanian handgunners. Now the question is, do we get you both of them? That's another 3 free units. We could alternatively give some of them to Vlad, because he does level them up. I have to figure that out. You raise, or sack rather, Karak Jurumar yet again. These Skaven are just such a useful thing to have here. Just for, well, A, the battle markers, but more importantly, the ability to constantly take their stuff. We still have another regular corpse cart. Damn. Yeah, 2 more Graveguard out here if we want them.
Show me the accused.
Really wish you could move all the way back down to in a single turn, but hey, you're level 14 now. Certainly getting up there. And you already have the Unliving Host, and I don't think we need anything else, so I think we will start moving through your magic abilities now. Penumbral Pendulum, and then 1 point in... Enfeebling Foe is fine against an elite unit. Like if we run into a greatsword unit. But we probably will not use it nearly as much as Raised Dead. Now we'll still probably pop a point in it. Why not? And we still want to go through the blue line as well, after all. You're going to be our defensive lord. That is zombies and, you know, buffs and recruitment and all that sort of stuff. Even though at this point you're going to be such a high level that I kind of regret going through the blue line because it doesn't really offer that much. Like, I really dislike the blue line. I guess I just really want Necrarch, and I could probably go through that. And yeah, we could probably respec, yeah. Still. Construction costs for buildings, at least. Anyway, let's see who else needs to move, and I don't think it's anybody... Oh wait, Gunther does not need to move. Gunther cannot move. Dirk. See if you don't fail this time. Another failure. Another failure for Dirk. Okay. Okay. Alright. What else do we need to do? Summon upgrade available, don't care. Summon, aha, Mount Gunbad, yes. Been waiting for that one. Alrighty, we'll probably need to summon some zombies, because these guys are going to get here sooner rather than later. Oh, but yeah, we can summon some good stuff here. Still not an unholy lodestone here, but we can summon another Graveguard. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to summon one here right now, and just give it over to Vlad. We could get rid of some of these skeleton warriors, and maybe even some of these skeleton spears. Keep the zombies, obviously, but I'd rather have a Graveguard unit than these guys, although they are fairly cheap. We still get 2 for the price of 1 Graveguard. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe we don't want to spend the money right now, because we are going to be able to upgrade Castle Drakenhof and Templehof very soon, so let's end the turn. Proceed to next. Man, growth is taking forever. But I mean, it is very early in the game, but still. Hey, faction destroyed Red Fangs, which is lovely, but it also means that we're not at war with the Red Fangs, and thus are not getting free rep. Oh, look who's here. Okay, well, they're gonna take this territory, so it looks like it's been decided for us. Well, let's not let them do that, then. And right there, rating in Zufbar, Technology, Research, moving on to Bonds of Flesh, Rebellion in Zufbar, as we know. Repair, Repair. Oh, we weren't even finished with that. Alright, Repair. Now, can you attack this, or do you have to wait until the siege? An interesting question. Oh, I also want to check, are the Blue Vibe... now they're freaking moving here. We moved away, and that's when they moved to Khazad-ur-Khala. Damn it. That is irritating, especially because these guys are coming. Yeah, okay, you're just gonna have to raise dead. Vlad, you need to move back to here. In fact, just march stance right beside them. What if they just... really wanted to ambush, but now we can't do it. What a freaking annoying little army. I need this army gone, because they're just gonna move here, they're gonna start raiding otherwise. Ooh, and we are in a march stance as well, which will make us considerably weaker if they just straight up attack us. Oh, well, it is what it is. At least I'd love to get a nice cinematic battle out of it. Western Sylvania. You're okay. Peak Pass. Nashrak's Lair. We could upgrade you right now. It only cost 1. You know, I think that's probably worthwhile. Let's do that. The rest, one more turn until we start upgrading Castle Templehof. Finally. It's taken way too long. Even with all the Lich Yards that we have. Also, have any of our wounded heroes come back? No, you bunch of idiots, and it's still bugged where you can't see just how many turns until they're back up. I really wish that bug would go away. Been around for a while, too. Dieter. Oh, man. You know what? I'm not going to get these Sylvanian crossbowmen and handgunners, because if these guys attack with like 3 full stacks, or even 2 full stacks, we might be better off getting some of these in here. Tithe is almost ready to go, though. Oh, let's also have you... Just take the territory, then, since Averland is here. Annoying. No more free sack for Carmilla. Oh, well. Occupy. Finally, I guess. There we go.
Yes.
And then you have yourself a cemetery, which you don't need. Karadromar, I guess we upgrade you immediately as well. Alrighty, and is it time to take Cragmere?
This better be important.
Is it time to just take all of this? We still have the rebellions here. I would have loved to get you a higher level, though. We'll see what these guys do, if they move here or not. Oh, wow, what the hell's this army? It's kind of interesting. At least the attrition is hurting all of the... Oh, what is this? What do we have here? Wolfram Hertwig, you are back. You are back with a fairly big army. Okay, so I think in light of that, we will need to fight this. Isabella, I want you to get another unit of skeleton spears to be able to hold the line, and I want you... Oh, this will be a nice battle, too. Let's get you 2 more zombie units as well. There we go. Do you need the regiments of... Do you want to get the Devils of Schwarzhofen? I know that you do, and they are going to be in your army, but the cost at 351... I mean, although I want to say that with them, we will be able to move out here and actually attack Nagenhof and sack it and get a lot of our money back. Keep annoying these guys, I guess. It's also only a matter of time until they declare war. You know what? Fine. And get the Devils of Schwarzhofen. Ouch. Ouch. And as soon as you leave your settlement, we're going to be at like 100 money, or even negative, possibly. 275. Okay, well, I look like an idiot, but close enough. Alrighty, like that, into ambush. I imagine it'll fail, but I do imagine you're going to come in here and try to attack Waldenhof. Hopefully not Eschen. But, you know, I'm still not willing to upgrade this over Castle Drakenhof right now. You can just wait for this attack to happen. I'm gonna attack Cragmere again. Just keep annoying them.
Wipe them out.
Yeah, that's fine. And auto-resolve this, please. Thank you. Sack it again. Not many of these left, so we might as well enjoy this. Oh, another Ogre Mercenaries unit. That's cute. Oh, wow. Having to move all the way up there, kind of irritating. Go into March Stance, please. And you leveled yourself up. Man, this entire episode is devoted to just trying to get a good battle here. Benevolent Overlord, we will... unit as a lord or a hero, eh? Technically, we don't have any of these. And I take it doesn't apply to yourself. Can you be the Benevolent Overlord of yourself? Why not, right? Why not? I mean, you should be your own boss. Sylvanian Marksman. We do certainly have a bunch of these now, but I do want Wind of Death on you, especially if you do intend to fight soon. Alrighty, who else needs to move? Vlad is where he needs to be. Isabella's waiting for the ambush. I want at least one good cinematic battle before the end of this episode, so... Dirk Gorst, let's see if you fail again. Hey, somebody succeeded, and you got yourself a carrion, but we're gonna take that carrion away from you, and we're gonna upgrade. Well, Specialist is actually good now. I guess we start moving through Assault units and Wound, and Boost Income after all of this is done. And also, is there anything here that would benefit us? All armies faction-wise, so we do still want to move through these trees, because, you know, all armies faction-wide is pretty decent. Alright, so you stay where you are. Our older necromancers are also not back up and running. Settlement upgrades available, we are ignoring. And I believe we're ending the turn, and we're hoping for a nice battle. Here we go. Wait, no, Carrion. You... wait, are you going to be in this army permanently? Probably not. You're going to get replaced by vampires. You can have a Carrion. There we go. Alright, let's end the turn. With the Devils of Schwarzhofen, I'm pretty confident that we'd be able to destroy this army. The Pistoliers are really irritating, though. I hate those damn units. Still not as bad as Outriders, though. And I hate them in the sense that I hate fighting against them. Having a bunch of Outriders, especially the Grenade Outriders in your own army when playing the Empire, is really quite fun. Alrighty, what are we gonna see? Who's gonna attack us? Will it be the Blue Vipers? Will it be Ostermark? Come on, Ostermark. What the frickin' hell are you doing? You're in march stance. Well, you're dead. Oh, man. Alright, Khalid, you are not gonna get anything from us. Sorry, buddy. Alrighty, well. Public Order, Restless Spirit, that's all fine. Trait gained. Aha, you are right beside us now. We will attack you. Now, the question is, which battle do we want? Do we want Vlad to fight a big ol' orc army? Do we want Isabella to fight a big ol' human army? Both ones will be pretty interesting. You will also probably want to move in here and then summon a few more bats and dire doggos, which I know that we can out of Castle Templehof. Oh, this is such a hard choice. And I'm imagining that in this episode we only have time to fight the one. I feel like this battle will be easier. And if that battle is easier, maybe we... You're still not attacking this? Oh no, what the hell are you doing? Okay, well, it looks like once again it's been decided for us. We have to take Cragmere. Damn it, Averland. We allied with you. And this is how you behave. I could actually maybe force them into a defensive alliance. Ooh. What's our blood kit? What's our... fine metalwork is down to 4. How's our relationship with dwarves? It is moving up to 165, so even if we lose 50, we're still going to be pretty decent. But damn, that's unfortunate. Okay. Also, we do have a stack up here now. Watch this guy ignore this and go after Grom Peak or Nashrak's Lair. Oh, man. Well, you're going to summon stuff anyway. I mean, it is just gobos, but I feel like you're going to need some defensive forces, but we'll deal with that next episode, I think. First two things we want to do is take Cragmere here.
Destroy them.
Damn, the attrition is working for us. Alrighty, well, fare thee well to Clan Ferric. This is also going to hurt our reputation with the dwarves, but I'm not willing to let Averland have this territory. Ah, what an annoyance. Damn you, Averland. Oh well. The fun had to end sometime. Alrighty, and we will occupy the place. And there we go, Clan Ferric destroyed. I wonder how long it'll take for the dwarves to start losing that rep with us. Military actions 133 against Clan Ferric. They really like that, but they won't like it forever. And we need to start doing some military actions against Grimgor then. You are going to at least get upgrades now, so Foster Terror, please. As well as a couple of these Boneyards or Lich Yards or whatever they're called, Charnel Pits, at the first level. And you're getting raided as well, eh? Alrighty, well, I think I've decided we're going to have Vladdy Daddy get his fight in, because this seems like a much more fun fight, and a much more difficult fight than the one Isabella's likely to get. Do we want to maybe summon some zombies for potential losses? I mean, we have the money. Send them in, get them killed, etc. Also, do we have any upgrades here? Ooh, yes. I don't want to spend 3k on that, but I do think that we will get a good amount of money out of the peasant blood tax nonetheless. Oh man, all this extra negative growth. But oh well. We already have a Peasant Blood tax here, we might as well get ourselves another one. I would upgrade these if we had more money, but at the current state, I don't think so. Griebitz Bootlika, you are only at war with Clan Grittus, eh? I wonder. How do the dwarves feel about you? Aversion past treaties with the Lamian Sisterhood. Because I was wondering if we could ask you to join the war here. What if we join the war against the Blue Vipers? Moderate, so you won't give us any money for this, will you? Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that just in case we risk getting damage to our rep with the dwarves. Time to attack. Let's go. Obviously, this is going to be a cinematic battle. We'll draw Karazakarak in. And at least we'll get a little bit of a benefit from that. So, oh, you're gonna run, eh? Well, we have the garrison support here, so that does make sense that you're running. Alright, go. We'll try to get all of our zombies killed. Pyrrhic victory, eh? Well, the Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins are pretty scary. They do also have a lot of physical resistance on them, so let's try to make a good use of that Wind of Death in cinematic battle. Here goes. Alrighty, here we go. Battle against the Blue Vipers and the Savage Orcs. We're certainly ramping up our number of battles against the Orcs, and I do expect that to be, well, continuing for a while yet. Ooh, I also love the snowy battlefield. The undead, especially Vlad's undead with those red shields, look very, very nice, or red colors in general. Look very nice against the snow. This actually reminds me really strongly of Shogun. And fighting in the snowy battlefields there. But also, we get our first taste of a Graveguard. This is the Sword and Shield Graveguard, not the Great Swords or the newly added Halberd ones. We've also, yeah, everybody just looks so nice. I want to take a look at the entire army. And the army's looking pretty disciplined. The skeletons move it up behind the rest of the zombie host. Obviously, we're going to send the zombies out front to sort of tie up the enemy melee line. We also have all 4 of our units of skeleton spears in the back line. The reason for that is the main threat of the enemy army, I'd say about like 80% of the threat of the main army, of the enemy army at least, is just those boar boys all over the place, because they can dish out the damage and they can annoy us by being able to get away. So we'll have to deal with them, and hopefully the spears being in the back are going to be able to hold. I'd also like to get a nice duel, or at least the semblance of a duel between the boar boys and our Blood Knights. That'll be nice. Alrighty, looks like Mittens is in, and oh, it looks like the enemy Lord has run up. I see that you look a little bit bigger, just a little bit, than the regular units there. Hey, don't hit Mittens in the leg. How dare you? You're still taking more damage than Mittens is, though. I love you, Mittens. Alrighty, let's see. Vlad, you are also going to help out with this Lord. He is going after your precious pet, after all. And there we go. Oh man, Vlad is tiny compared to an Orc war boss. Damn. And yeah, I guess Vlad is the size of a normal human, slightly bigger because he's a legendary lord. But damn, Orcs are huge. Go figure. Oh wow, did that, okay, he got hit in the shoulder. For a second I thought Vlad took an arrow to the face, but hey, it's only a matter of time. And it looks like they are going to, I don't know if they're actually focusing them, I think they're focusing on the units behind us here, and are just sort of getting extra shots. And man, that's a lot of arrows coming in as well, but obviously we're going to get our Vargeists to counter that. We are also going to cast the Wind of Death, which is why I've had this slowed down this entire time, because I want to see the Wind of Death. It's always very fun to watch it disintegrate giant piles of enemy troops, so here we go. And I believe this is an overcast one as well, because the non-overcast one I think only deals armor-piercing damage and no regular damage. There we are. Those poor Savage Orcs. They never saw this coming, and this is why Wind of Death is pretty great with the zombies in general. One, you don't give a damn if you accidentally clip your own zombies with it, and two, it does force the enemy to tar pit for a while, and therefore get stuck. Ooh, I love how it sucks in the actual souls, minus the fact that that's not what Orki souls look like, but still. Those look very, very human. Oh, and it disappeared, but it still managed to clip this unit, although not as much as we'd like. So with that one cast, 1, 2, well, I guess it's just 2. 2 units are basically completely dead. And this unit got a little bit damaged, but especially with the Lord about to die and Vlad and Mittens both being here, I don't see too much of a problem with this. Speaking of the enemy Lord, he's just trying to run away now. And there we go. The Vargeists are also in on the background and are trying to take out those Savage Orc Error Boys. Although I do want to point out that the Error Boys, the Savage Orc Error Boys in particular, despite the 1915 being fairly weak stats in terms of melee attack and defense, are actually doing fairly well at fighting the Vargeists, kind of surprisingly. The Vargeists are actually taking damage to this. I mean, to be fair, they also have incredibly low melee defense, so we do need to buff that up, and they will get the buff as soon as they're back in Isabella's army. In the meantime, we also have a bunch of boar boys all over the place who are charging into our flanks, but fortunately we do have giant piles of skeletons to throw at them, and I think that should be able to hold them as well. We have the Deadly Pokes coming in here, the unit of Blood Knights that we've had since the start, and they're going to try to dish out some damage to those boar boys as well. Ooh, and here comes the Wa. The damage is going to get increased. Actually, I think the Blood Knights are moving away together with the Grave Guard to try to catch some of these units. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to keep a lot of their ranged units tied up, or at least not as many as we'd like. These two are done, and we are getting our doggos in here as well to help out with the matter. These guys are moving around as well, but have been chased by boar boys this entire time, so they're just trying to, you know, keep away from that, because I think one charge from boar boys will essentially kill them. Vlad's chasing after another unit. Mittens is doing the same here. Wait, no, that's not Mittens. That's a Vargeist. That's a different kind of bat. Oh, no, Mittens has moved in to sort of anchor the line here against the biggest blob of boar boys that the enemy possesses, which is a pretty good use, I think. Because unlike the Vargeists, they'd have a very difficult time killing the Vargulf there. Such is the power of Bat Hulk. He's having fun. Alrighty, what are we doing otherwise? Still running around with the dire wolves, also obviously trying to chase down any units so that they don't come back or otherwise cripple them, force them to shatter. The Blood Knights are now actually getting some kills over here and fighting both boar boys, or at least the ones that are left out here, in addition to the Error Boys. Yeah, the Error Boys are definitely making this a little tough, but the Vargeists go in to try to tie up the units. Oh, but they're not going to get tied up if they're wavering and or otherwise broken then. And these guys just keep going back and forth, as Cav does tend to do, but still to a pretty annoying degree. Otherwise, the battle is very much in our favor, though we have taken a little bit of damage on some of our frontline units like our zombies. Not nearly as much as I honestly thought. The enemy, I feel, did not really make good use of its cav superiority. It had a lot of cav that it really should not have blobbed up, especially like this. And they obviously charged our spears, which is obviously, once again, not really what they want to be doing with that. They could have absolutely sent one unit to keep all of our blobs distracted while the... Are you guys cheering? No, you're just walking. I love the way they walk. It's so, like... it's bizarre. Oh, man. It's almost like units that are, you know, lagging or losing frames, but I still like it. Alrighty, and otherwise, the balance of power is very much in our favor. Now the enemy troop count has dropped to below half, and a lot of their units are routing as well. So really, at this point, it's just a matter of cleaning up the boar boys. And there we go. This is what we were looking for. A nice duel between Blood Knights and boar boys. I kept looking around the map for this. And we got some headless zombies helping out as well. Good job, Blood Knights. Just wanting to enjoy their little contest here. And let's see, how are we? So the Blood Knights have taken about, what, 10%, 15%, maybe 20% damage, something along those lines, whereas the boar boys are tired, losing, shaken, damage sustained, and about to get hit in the back by a pile of Vargeists, which should see the unit rout immediately, as they won't stand up to that morale shock. There we go. And there's the route, unsurprisingly, and I think with that route we should be just about over. Oh, another charge. Ooh, let's see the charge. I want to see some skeleton bowling. See how deep they can go into this formation. Actually, really not that deep. I thought they would have more mass than that. Maybe the boar boys don't have enough mass, or maybe it's the charge defense of the skeleton spears preventing them from achieving too much with that. Obviously, we're also going to chase after these guys with Vlad and Mittens. One of the Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins units did catch our dire wolves here and did manage to kill quite a few of them. I did immediately pop Master of Beguilement on them with Vlad just to try to prevent them from killing them, and I think it did save the unit, although it did certainly come close. Mittens is just running around grabbing the occasional boar boy and just bringing him down. There we go. Like how he essentially kills one with every swing, unless I guess it misses. Mittens, turn and attack, turn and attack. There we go. Hey, I got two that one. Or that time. And lovely. Looks like every single unit but the two Error Boys and the Boar Boys have routed, and these guys should rout as soon as we can, approach them. Also lovely to finally see the Grave Guard on the field. They're such a lovely unit. Like, I've always loved the Grave Guard models. They look quite nice. The rusted armor and all that sort of stuff. And with that, I do believe the chain route is here. Not much else to see. A fairly easy battle, although it was annoying trying to go after all those boar boys because they just kept running in and then running away. But hey, if you gotta expect the enemy to use its cav like they're supposed to be. Now, I do try to chase down a few units here just in case, although I then afterwards do remember that the enemy army did move away once. And therefore it should, in theory, die. But I wasn't completely sure that had actually happened or not. Sometimes you get distracted and then you forget, so you might as well kill a few extra units. Huh. And maybe get a few heals off if possible. Alrighty, and there it is. There's the close victory, although obviously our elite units didn't get too damaged, and we can see off this army, they will not be raiding our territory or taking any territories as soon as Vlad leaves, which is why we attacked them in the first place. They really should have stayed out of our mountains. And these are our mountains now, that's for damn sure. Alrighty, certainly it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. Hey, wait, did we get 2 blood kisses from that, or was that from something else? Well, regardless, it certainly worked out. We are going to, I guess, return captives yet again. We could heal up. In fact, let's see. The doggos did quite a decent amount of damage, but I think it was the Blood Knights this time that did the best, even better than the Vargeists. Well done to the Blood Knights. Definitely worked well killing enemy boar boys and dueling them, as well as dishing out some damage to the enemy infantry line. The infantry line, of course, got kind of clobbered by Vlad's first cast of the Wind of Death, and then afterwards never really recovered. Anyway, return captives. This army should be dead because it ran away once, and therefore it can't come back again. Beautiful. We got another Black Cat. Blue Vipers have been destroyed, and now we can freely move the hell out of here and reinforce Mount Gunbad. Let's get you moving right now. How do you guys feel about us destroying the Blue Vipers, by the way? You don't like the oh, now you don't like the treaties with Karaza, correct? Before they were perfectly fine with it. Oh, but now... Damn, I just realized it. Now... These guys are probably, since they've discovered each other, yeah, now they don't like the treaties with the Bone Rattlers. Damn. That's unfortunate, especially now that Clan Ferric is dead. Oh well, we might have to do something about this, but it'll have to It'll have to happen next time as we are out of time. I am going to call this episode here. Next time, we will, oh wait. Vassal freaking Templehof. We're going to upgrade you in 1 second. Just want to do 2 things. First, we're going to move Carmilla, presuming she can't get a nice Unholy Lodestone. Finally, I knew it. It was just a matter of not summoning the other corpse carts, which gave us the ability to summon the Unholy Lodestone. Now I feel like you have too many corpse carts. But you know what? Keep them in here for now, I guess. It's a cute little army. So I want you to move in right here. Right before the end of the turn, or before the end of this episode, because I know I'm going to forget by the start of the next one. And I guess since we don't really need to defend Karak Dromar anymore, unless we get a jump from one of these orcs here, we will... I'll figure that out next time. What I want you to do is to move up, and I want you to apply all of your reduction abilities to Castle Templehof so we can get the upgrade going right now. And there we go. Now your cost is at 43.75. Honestly, that's not that much of a difference. Nobody being in Castle Drakenhof, it's 51.50, so we save a good, well, 600, 700-ish money. Honestly, it's not that big of a difference. I was hoping it was more, because both of you have the reduction followers. But anyway, as I said, calling it here. Next time we're going to start off with a nice battle, probably cinematic style, against Wolfram Hertwig. Going to kick him out of our territory yet again. Maybe even summon some stuff. I'll think about that. No Vargeist able to summon. We can certainly get some direwolves and maybe even a corpse cart, just a regular one, but to power up the zombies a little bit. Although her army's a little bit on the expensive side now. I'm actually honestly kind of tempted to get rid of some of the skeleton spears and stuff, and just replace them with even more zombies. We'll think about it. She definitely doesn't need the Feasters in the Dusk, especially as we have so many bats and doggos and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, as I said, we'll do that next time. We will also probably start heading towards Nagenhof to actually sack it, as that would probably be worth a decent amount of cash. 7,000. Get that money back so we can upgrade Castle Drakenhof. So now that our... Now that these things are basically able to upgrade, and the fact that we've cleared out the areas up here, we're in for some exciting times within the next few episodes as we get battles. We should get the defensive Mount Gunbad going, which should be fun, especially against the giant pile of gobos. I always like fighting hordes of enemies. It's always very entertaining. So yeah, with that in a good place, and then with Clan Ferric also out of the way, we'll be starting to use our lords a little bit more offensively, maybe raiding some more territories, maybe moving a couple more up here, maybe sending one with Isabella and then one with Vlad. We will see, but more battles over the next few episodes to come. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.